Hey everyone, welcome back to Skyrim Special Edition. It's time for us to take the fight to Alduin in Sovngarde. Except no, we're still gonna take a while before we do that.
As I promised, my men stand ready. The great chains are oiled. We wait on your word. My men know what to do. Make sure you do your part. I'm putting my city in your hands.
It's not that dangerous, really. Yeah, I don't know how this shout called Dragon is already unlocked. However, it is a very situational shout that only has a use for this particular quest. Except at the end of the game where you can use it again to call for help from that specific dragon. But calling a dragon to help you has never been that useful if you ask me. Just because they're so limited in how they can help you. And I'm ready too. Now look at this idiot, just staying there. What does he think he's doing? Anyway.
Hold! Avin! We're ready when you are.
I just shouted, Algruff. Okay, cool, it worked. Where is he? Ah, here he comes. Ord Avin. Hey, get out of the way, idiot! I've often tried to use telekinesis to grab that guard back, but it fails every time, unfortunately. That guard is preset to die, by the way. It's supposed to look funny. You're not supposed to kill Ord Avin, but I do believe damaging the dragon helps a bit. Although Dragon Rend is what you really should use. Hey, come over here, Ord Avin. A little closer. Okay, cool, we got him.
I think it's holding.
Orvuta med Kodav, caught like a bear in a trap.
What do you know about bears?
Zokfrini grin kograd runviki dovakin. Ah, I forget. You do not have the Dova speech. My eagerness to meet you in battle was my undoing, Dovahkiin. I salute your low cunning in devising such a Gramindol stratagem. Zuubonar, you went to a great deal of trouble to put me in this humiliating position. Vinsir Alduin, No doubt you want to know where to find Alduin. Renik Vaza, an apt phrase. Alduin Boval. One reason I came to your call was to test your Thuum for myself. Many of us have begun to question Alduin's lordship, whether his Thuum was truly the strongest. Among ourselves, of course, Muni Mae, none were yet ready to openly defy him. Once Lord Croesus, innumerable pardons, I digress. He has traveled to Sovngarde to regain his strength, devouring the Silesur, the souls of the mortal dead, a privilege he jealously guards. His door to Sovngarde is at Skuldafn, one of his ancient fanes high in the eastern mountains. Mindoran Paok Midoven Avarantil. I surely do not need to warn you that all his remaining strength is marshaled there. lost Ofan Hinlan. Now that I have answered your question, you will allow me to go free? Serve you? No. Need id. If and when you defeat Alduin, I will reconsider. Croesus. There is one detail about Skuldafn I neglected to mention. Only this. You have the Thuum of a Dova, but without the wings of one, you will never set foot in Skuldafn. Of course, I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this. Indeed, or in Britbro.
I should show something funny right here. If you talk to Odahviin in first person, his thing right here is like, see, these are the eyes, this is the nose, and this is the mouth. It looks kind of funny, but it also makes the dragons really narmy in a strange sense. The nostrils as the eyes, the sort of kind of beak as the nose.
Sir, you have no idea
Also,
how long
Farengar is
I've
being an
waited
idiot
for
right here.
such an opportunity. I would be most appreciative if you would permit me to perform some tests on you, purely in the interests of the advancement of knowledge.
Be gone, mage. Do not.
If Farengar is dead, this does not happen, obviously. I'm not even sure if Farengar can die,
I'm
though.
sure you will not even notice me. Most of them are
Never
right
tried it.
people at
Never
all,
cared enough to
large
kill them.
dragons such as yourself.
I guess we'll see at the end of this playthrough. Although I plan on making everyone possible to kill.
Surely you wouldn't miss a few scales, or a small amount of blood.
May, what are you doing back there?
Enough, fool.
Go back to your rat hole. Anyway,
You have reconsidered my
you have no
offer.
choice. Even with flying mods, even with the Dragonborn DLC that specifically allows you to go on dragons and like use a shout to control them, you still need to agree to Odahviin's
And
terms.
stop helping Alduin? Onikan Korav Gair Mirad.
God, it looks so
It is
goofy.
wise to recognize when you
It really does
only
look like a
have
face.
one choice.
Is it the muzzle? What this is?
You can trust me.
I don't remember if
Truly,
that's the
Tarodius.
specific English word.
Alduin has
And if it
proven himself
applies to dragons
unworthy
anyway.
to rule. I go my own way now. Free me, and I will carry you to Skuldafn.
Cute.
I'm still amazed that your plan
I'm supposed to talk to one of the guards up there. You go over here.
Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
Hey,
I can't believe that worked. You sure about that? You want to let that dragon loose after all the trouble to catch him in there? Your funeral. Someone else is gonna have to help you get him back in there again. Get ready to open the trap. This seems like a really bad idea to me.
Carry on, soldier. This is all part of the Dragonborn's plan. Hold the gun.
Was du, Dini dein Ruthi Aspan.
what's wrong with your head, Odahviin? Keep it up, not on the floor. Now we just talked to Odahviin and we head to the final dungeon. There's no going back until you're done, so
Saran,
make sure you're ready.
I await your command as promised. Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can?
I'm ready.
So Brit of
Just gotta say,
you once
dragon riding is not very fun. There should not have been a DLC based around that.
the dove will only increase.
No, it won't. I will not be envious of dragon riding.
Stinselok.
This is like cutscene like, but if you have a mod installed that makes it so that you can see in first person while with your third person body, so to speak, it looks okay.
This is as far as I can take you. Griffboth Akrin. I will look for your return. Or Alduin's.
Bye. He's immortal, by the way, you can't kill him. But there is another dragon around here that you will be able to kill. I think it's over there. We'll try to skip most of the Draugr right here. There is a ton in Requiem. There's like 4 Archmages. 4 Archmages. 4 Dragon Priests. 3 Dragons. And a ton of Death Lords. In the vanilla game, though, there aren't nearly as many, however. There's the dragon. I was looking for him. Well, I guess I'll get rid of some of the enemies. Oh, I forgot. These dragons, they're all basic level. So they're very easy to defeat. Particularly in easier difficulties. So free dragon souls, basically. Come on back down, bud. Oh, god damn it. He decides to land over there. Shoot. Okay, cool. That was the that was the first serving, and we'll be skipping the rest. Like, seriously. There's actually an optional area, two optional areas actually in this place, but there is literally nothing to find over there. Like the first optional area is right over there. I always thought there was going to be something there, even in the modded games. Oh wow, there's a second dragon. I thought there was going to be something like of interest right over there. There is not. There really is not. Kind of still bothers me. Kind of wish the modded games would rectify that, but they don't. Like, I don't know what you would put in there, except maybe like a unique item, but the fact that you can only visit this place once means Bethesda was too much of a coward to try that, to make something permanently missable. A lot of gold would have been fine too, I guess. Dead. Okay, seriously, now it's time to just sneak through everything I can anyway. I think there's there's definitely going to be a dragon priest that I will have to defeat all the way up there. If you're crafty, you can skip the dungeon, but there's a ward wall inside that dungeon, so I can't really skip it, unfortunately. It's not like I need that word, but I do want to get it just in case. In case something glitches, or too many things glitch while I'm doing the main game. But yeah, you can somehow climb up through the mountain over there. You can easily make it to the top right away. The top, which is all the way over there. Besides the ward wall, you wouldn't be missing out on much. I'm a bit lost right now, though. It's not uncommon to get lost, actually, down in this place. So yeah, this is the entrance to the temple, but if you can make it up to here, guess what? You just skipped it. And if you do skip it, you could probably just go to the exit to quickly get the word wall if you don't want to skip that. Maybe that's what I should have done. Well, it's too late now. Hell? No, traps, yeah. These traps deal hardly any damage to me, so why should I be afraid? There are a few puzzles I will have to do, though. So here it clearly shows fish. Very simple. In fact, these puzzles are really, really simple because they're part of the main quest. Except maybe this one. Except not really. It's really simple if you look around. This one's snake. This one, it depends on where you look right here. If you want to go to the right, bird. If you want to go left, snake. We open the right one. It's too close. And now we open the left one. Right one, I think, is just an optional chest. Left one, I think, is the way through. Yeah. The optional chest contains 23 gold. Wow. More puzzles right here? Not really. Just gotta go through this guy. Unfortunately, there's webs on the way, I think. Maybe? He might not move anyway. That would be troublesome. Hey. Cool. Managed to sneak through anyway. Now there's a bunch of spiders, but we're not going to be able to ignore them all. But they're so easy to defeat, I might as well do that. Yep. Don't ask how this works. Whoops. Didn't think there was any of you left. Good thing they all died in one hit. Well, almost all of them. And another puzzle right here. I remember the first time I did this. I did not see the obvious hints as to what you're supposed to do with these stone pillars. Snake right here, so obviously this pillar right over here needs to be turned to snake. I just did guessing the very first time though. So dumb. Yeah, bird. This one's whale. Although I should say fish. Bye. Part 2. The last part, fortunately. With the proper perks, I would be able to walk while sneaking. Or move at walk speed. Or run speed, I should say, while sneaking. Yeah, I pressed that trap because it will kill you in Requiem, or other mods that boost the damage from traps, but in vanilla game, it's not that dangerous at all. This, for a final dungeon, this is definitely not good enough for it. It doesn't... It's not unique enough for it. Both design-wise and aesthetic-wise. They should have at least, like, used different colored textures if they didn't have the time to create a whole bunch of new assets for the dungeon itself. But no, they focused so much on the world, they forgot to focus on the atmosphere of the story. It's also much shorter than the other games' story. Well, from what I've heard, anyway. I'm gonna get rid of this Death Lord. Just because he's alone, and because I have to, because I'm pretty sure he has the claw. Gimme. Diamond Claw. Diamond Claw has... Wolf, Moth, Dragon. Dragon Priest? Right around here? Not yet. The word, or... Yeah, the word we get for this shout is Storm Call. Oh, cool, True Master. Word of Power, Storm Call. Storm Call is a pretty cool shout. Just be careful about using it in the town. it hits everything that can be hit by lightning. And there are quite a few things that can be hit by lightning. Wait, is that really it? Huh. Okay, I guess Requiem was the mod that added a Dragon Priest just before going back to school Dothan. Hello? That's one Death Lord. That I will get rid of right now because I don't care enough to fight him. And good God, I've got 17 Dragon Souls. Cool. 17 Dragon Souls. I should start spending them. I don't need that many. And so I guess I'll unlock this, even though it's completely useless. Stormcall for later. And throw a voice. It's nifty, but unfortunately I don't really need that anymore. 10 Dragon Souls is enough for the Dragonborn DLC. Anyway, time to defeat the Dragon Priest. Although if you're quick enough, you can completely ignore the Dragon Priest. But that means you will miss out on his mask, and you don't want that to happen now, do you? There's no achievement tied to getting all of the Dragon Priest masks, but it is something cool that I want to do. And it's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, if you dash ahead, you can enter Sovngarde right away. But what happens usually is this Dragon Priest takes... Why is he already damaged? Maybe the dragon already damaged him. Anyway, the Dragon Priest usually picks up the staff, which closes the portal to Sovngarde. See? So now we have to fight him. Wow, that sure was difficult. So, yeah, the Dragon Priest staff, we need to take that. And Nakrin. If you dash in and immediately go to Sovngarde, you miss out on that Dragon Priest mask. And the other Dragon Priest mask that you get for finding all of the other ones. So yeah, be careful. Choose wisely is what I'm trying to say here. If you're doing a speed run, you know that you don't need it. But if you want to do 100% all items, make sure to fight that Dragon Priest. Anyway, the dungeon itself was just like every other Nordic tomb, but Sovngarde, that looks cool. Just kidding, it's recycled assets too. But you know, at least they tried with that. Also, Alduin's over there. You can use clear skies on this mist, but the effect is a little limited. Now, incidentally, if you did a bunch of quests, there will be bonus NPCs in this area. Unfortunately, I forgot to do the quest for the Bard's College, so there are 2 NPCs that we will not be able to talk to, that we could have talked to while traveling around in this mist. Well, only one of them is in the mist, the other one's in Shore's Halls or something like that.
Can you lead the way to where Shore's Hall waits, beckoning us on to welcome long sought?
Yes.
I saw it fair when first I trod this long sought path. The pain and
Okay, that's cute. Can we just go?
Hurry.
Yeah, we need to hurry.
I'll try to hold to your hopeful purpose. Quickly before this encompassing fog once more snares.
Come on, follow me.
There is no escape. Courage is useless.
I'll show what happens to him. Hey.
In life,
I guess he just gives up. That's disappointing. Normally what happens to him is that he gets one shot by Alduin out of nowhere. Hey, Kodlak!
When I woke from cold death, my doom was lifted. There was Shore's Hall, my heart's desire. But now I wander, weary and lost. Alduin hunts me, as we once hunted our prey. A bitter payment for many bloody deeds.
Yeah, so Kodlak is one of those NPCs that only appears if you did the well, his respective quest. Incidentally, Ulfric, Galmar, and Ricker will also appear here, but I never did that because I always do the Civil War only after the main quest. Tullius will not appear here because he's an Imperial. Doesn't believe in the Nordic pantheon or something like that. So, like, why would he appear in Sovngarde, you know? Don't even try to use Dragonrend, it's not going to work on Alduin. He's invincible until you go to Shore's Hall to enlist some help. My, what a handsome fellow.
You, Wayfarer, friend? Wander here in Sovngarde, Soul's End. Shore's gift to honor dead. A fateful errand. No few have chafed to face the worm, since first he set his soul snare here at Sovngarde's threshold. But Shore restrained our wrathful onslaught. Perhaps deep counseled your doom he foresaw. No shade are you, as usually here passes, but living, you dare the land of the dead. By what right do you request entry?
Yeah, depending on which quest is completed, you'll have multiple choices, but it really doesn't matter.
I welcome the chance to challenge the blade of Ysgramor's heir, honored shield brother to godlike Whitemane, whom I've watched for in vain. Living or dead, by decree of Shore, none may pass this perilous bridge till I judge them.
He's not kidding. If you try to pass the bridge without fighting him, well, let's just say that you will be one-shot by something, and there's like a, even if you have console commands on, you will not be saved. Oh wow, he hurts a lot, and I can barely hurt him. But of course, I'm not experienced in two-handed, so should be using my bow. You don't have to deplete all of his health, though. That's very fortunate, too. And I don't think he can one-shot you, fortunately. Okay, cool.
You fought well. I find you worthy. It is long since one of the living has entered here. May Shore's favor follow you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't do a one-hit kill move on you, but you should be careful. Anyway, yeah, if you try to cross the bridge without fighting him, using console commands or any sort of method, it's an instant kill. Goodbye, you're dead. Same thing if you fall down below. And you can, in case you're wondering. Well, this looks neat. Unfortunately, it's not as large as I wish it was.
Dragonborn. Our door has stood empty since Alduin first set his soul snare here. By Shore's command, we sheathed our blades, and ventured not the Vale's dark mist. But three await your word to loose their fury upon the perilous foe. Gormlaith, the fearless, glad-hearted in battle. Hecon, the valiant, heavy-handed warrior. Feldir, the old, far-seeing and grim.
Yeah, so we gotta talk to those three. There's a bunch of other NPCs we can talk, mostly called Hero of Sovngarde. There are a couple of unique ones, but not much to talk with them about anything, really. Oh, Jurgen Windcaller.
My disciples still follow the difficult path. The way of the
Yeah, they got stuff to mention, but you can't really hold a conversation with them. You should really just go to the three heroes of old and get this over with.
At long last, Alduin's doom is now ours.
Okay, Alduin one-shot you, Gormlaith. I'm not sure if you should be the one to start this conversation.
fate drives forbid us, but you
Jurgen, you're not supposed to be here. Get out of the way. Same thing with you, Erlander.
Mist is more than a snare. Its shadowy gloom is his shield and cloak. But with four voices joined,
valor combined.
Yeah, if you all use clear skies at the same time, all of the mist can be dissipated.
Speaks wisdom. The world eater.
However, despite the fact that these three taught you Dragon Rend, none of them will use it to help you against Alduin. You're the one who has to use it. I have no idea why. Really wish they, especially in mod games where Dragon Rend you can't use it as often as you wish you could. I really wish they would help you with that. Anyway, we'll have to use Clear Skies first, and then we'll use Dragon Rend. They're all already dead, so they're basically immortal in the fight. And they will be useful in the vanilla game. In modded games, unlikely. Oh, but that's the same thing with all of the followers in Requiem. They all... Like, dodging is key in Requiem. Something that NPC AI is just not very good at, unfortunately. So what I'm trying to say is that in my modded game, they all like die almost instantaneously. And by die, I mean they get brought to their knees because obviously they can't die because they're already dead. Anyway, gotta use Clear Skies. They use it when you use it.
Clear skies. Combine our shouts.
Missed a spot.
Again.
Missed a spot again. Let's put it here. Seems thicker than before.
Does his strength have no end? Is our struggle in vain?
Stand fast. His strength is failing. Once more, his might will be broken.
Yeah, now it's time to defeat Alduin. He will appear from over there. Oh, and look again. Meteo is coming. The hell? Okay, Alduin usually appears from here, but I guess he's gonna appear from over there now. Don't know who he was trying to fight. And oh yeah, this is the final battle. Damn it, I missed. Can only damage Alduin when I've used Dragon Rend on him. You know, it'd help if you would try to use Dragon Rend on him too. Come on down, Alduin. We need to finish this. Yeah, I guess I won't skip this fight because it is the final fight. It's not very exciting, unfortunately. It really should be, given the environment, but it is not. However, it is considerably more annoying in Requiem because they decided to give Alduin a new shout that basically turns the screen black. Literally, there's no way to stop that, and summons like 30 skeletons all around your character. And those skeletons are actually really, really strong. Deal hundreds of damage per attack. So, like, if 3 of them gang up on you and there's 30 of them, you're already dead. Not to mention Alduin has boosted stats, too. So, yeah, you want to take the cheapest route to defeat Alduin, even in my modded game and everywhere. Just let everyone tank hits for you, keep your distance, and eventually you'll be dead. Stop using Fus Roda, it is completely useless. It doesn't even deal that much damage. Anyway, it's over. Goodbye, Alduin. It was fun. was an epic death scene. I will say that. That was really epic. Cool. And that's not how you're supposed to use epic.
They will sing
Epic is a word to be used with poems. Not every little event that you see.
eyes elsewhere. When you have completed your count of days, I may welcome you again with glad friendship and bid you join the blessed feasting.
All hail the Dragonborn! Hail him with great praise!
Are we done? We are. If you want to look around a bit more, feel free, but there's nothing else to do, let's be honest.
When you are ready to rejoin the living,
Like, I guess you could talk to Kodlak and NPCs like that.
tarry not too long.
Yeah, I guess I'll try to talk to Kodlak, see if I can find him, see what he has to say. I never tried that before. By the way, there is a word wall right up here. It's completely blocked off, but I am kind of curious to know if this was just dummied out content or something. Just for the fact that, you know, this is an area you will only visit once, and who knows, perhaps Bethesda did plan for a word to be there, but they realized, well, what if people missed out on it?
Us this well-earned honor.
Oh, Kodlak's right here.
You saved us all. We will sing of you forever.
God, I should have realized. Maybe he helped in the battle.
For Alduin's reprieve is now repaid.
That would have been neat.
The long night
Because in the companion's questline, you never see Kodlak ever fight. Which is kind of unfortunate. Anyway, let's try one last thing before going away. Ha! Gotcha, Bethesda. These people are all supposed to be dead, and yet the detect life spell makes it so that I can detect them. How dumb. There is a detect death spell that should have worked, but nah, it probably doesn't. Okay, I'm ready.
When you are ready to rejoin the living, return now to Nirn, with this rich boon from shore, my lord. A shout to bring a hero from Sovngarde in your hour of need.
Surut fur kanaran.
Quite a few dragons around. So that count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, like 10 dragons. All in one area. You can kill them all if you want. Even Parthenax, I think. But we're not gonna do that. Like, they're singing praises to me. It's supposed to be the final climax to the main quest. This neat scene of all of these dragons all together. Just for you. Parthenax can already be dead if you've killed him before this. But why would I do that? I want him to be part of this. Instead, I do believe Dragon Combat Overhaul really screws up this scene. Tragically enough. Like, sometimes it might work correctly, most of the time it will not. The dragons will all panic and go in all sorts of directions, and some of them will even attack you. Even though, quite clearly, in this vanilla scene, that's not supposed to happen.
Alduin Dilong. The eldest is no more. He who came before all others and has always been. Happy? No, I am not happy. Zeh mahi lost undul bormahu. Alduin was once the crown of our father Akatosh's creation. You did what was necessary. Alduin had flown far from the path of right action in his pachlok, in the arrogance of his power. But I cannot celebrate his fall. Zutiraz ach ochma. He was my brother once. This world will never
never be the same. Indeed, you saw more clearly than I. Certainly more clearly than Alduin. Roch Hulta Korav. Perhaps now you have some insight into the forces that shape the Benesitid, the currents of time. Perhaps you begin to see the world as a Dova. But I forget myself. Croesus, solos mid fadon. Melancholy is an easy trap for a Dova to fall into. You have won a mighty victory, Shahroch Kondra. One that will echo through all the ages of this world for those who have eyes to see. Savor your triumph, Dovahkiin. This is not the last of what you will write upon the currents of time. Goran, I feel younger than I have in many an age. Many of the Dova are scattered across Kizal. Without Alduin's lordship, they may yet bow to the Vazen, brightness of my food. But willing or no, they will hear it. Fare thee well, Dovahkiin.
Yeah, I think Parksnax is gonna leave now. And now here's Od Avin. He wants to talk to us.
I wish the Old One luck in his quest. But I doubt many will wish to exchange Alduin's lordship for the tyranny of Parthenax's way of the voice. As for myself, you've proven your mastery twice over. Furi Dovahkiin, I gladly acknowledge the power of your Thum. Zu Odaving, call me when you have need, and I will come if I can.
Yeah, so now if we use the call dragon shout while out in a world space, as in outside, then Odavin will try to assist us. He's just not very useful, unfortunately, because dragons have such limited areas to attack from. And even when they do attack generic enemies, it's like, if it's a bear that's attacking you and almost close to kill you, the dragon will not get there on time. And even when they do, their shout will not deal enough damage to save you anyway. So yeah, it's super for us. It's just a neat thing to have a dragon assist you in combat every now and then. Anyway, one last thing and then we'll stop this video because we're done with the main quest. But there's still the Civil War, the Dark Brotherhood. Me getting a couple more achievements related to the main game, vanilla game, which is something like, let's say, being the Thane of every city. Completing... I'm not sure, actually. Oh yeah, Heartfire content. I'll probably do that before going to the Dragonborn DLC and Dawnguard DLC. What else? Well, I guess I could do the Stones of Berinzia quest, but that's not necessary. And let me check real quick. Cook food. That's something I haven't done yet to get the Hard Worker achievement. Escape from jail because wanted. I'll do that. I'll do that eventually, even though I technically already done that through that quest in Markarth. Married. We're gonna do that with her Heartfire. Master Criminal is something I think I'll save for the very absolute end of the playthrough. Same thing with Golden Touch. Awakening that Dawnguard. And yeah, now this is all Dawnguard and Dragonborn achievements, so can ignore those. So yeah, Hard Worker is the one achievement that I have to be careful to not miss out on. Just because cooking food is such a pointless thing to do. Huh, we're all over here. It's very rare.
I can see it in your eyes. You've seen the land of the gods and returned. Does this mean it is done? Is Alduin truly defeated? At last, it is over. Perhaps it was all worth it in the end. You've shown yourself mighty, both in voice and deed.
The Greybeards will not be in the mood to speak with you if you've killed Parthenax. In fact, you're pretty much betrayed all of their hopes if you kill Parthenax, and they will refuse to aid you. But all they can do to help you is tell you where a word is hidden. And once you've found all of them, there's no reason to ever be on their side anymore, because you don't need their help anymore. But from a ethical standpoint, I refuse to kill Parthenax. No, moral standpoint, I should say. Yeah, from a moral standpoint, I refuse to kill Parthenax. Because everyone deserves a second chance. Especially someone like me, who will kill every NPC that I can because I will be joining Dark Brotherhood, who is already the guild master of the Thieves Guild, and who is also the Archmage, who has probably ruined the entirety of Skyrim by completing that questline because it was screwed up, and who refuses to help my fellow companions at the Companions Hall because they need my guidance for things. Yeah. Anyway, that's it for the vanilla game, except for a couple of achievements. Next time, I'm going to become the Thane of every city and a couple of other things. And we'll be getting to the Hearthfire content and Civil War quest line soon-ish. Okay? Hope you've all enjoyed this video, and I'll have a nice day. Bye-bye.